Igbo mmano, Igbo Igbo, Brikwenu, Asim nke onye chiri, Sizawakwa, ya kpọwakwa ya, tikpọwakwa ya amin. Ụmụnna anyị wetara m n'ozi ekele from the Republic of Ireland. Onye na-ekwu okwu nwanne unu nwoke Evangelist B. Biko before anyị na-aga n'iru dịka ị na-enweta ozi ekele a, dịka ị na-enweta ozi a, tụsasịa ozi a ka ndị be anyị ndị a na-aghọrị aghọrị ka ha wee nweta akọ na uche. N'ihi na okenye anaghị anọ n'ụlọ ewu ankwụọ n'ụdọ nwụọ n'ụdọ. Ihe nji bịa n'ụbọchị nke taa ihe nwanne anyị nwoke nke a na-akpọ Uwazuruike, ọnụ ọ na-atajagharị, ọnụ ọ na-asọjagharị. Biko ọ bụrụ na ị subscribe be na YouTube channel anyị BC Radio 1 afa ya, biko subscribe now. And also turn on the notification bell so that when I nwetara any update we'll be able to let you know. I will not keep silent and evil will continue in Biafran land. I will not keep silent. I will continue to talk and I will continue to expose the sons of the devil that are using social engineering and psychological engineering, manipulating our people. People are suffering. People are dying left and right. And somebody like Uwazuruike, Okenye, an elder that should call children together, give them advice, be on the background, supporting them to go. But instead, he's putting strange fires in our land. And we allow Uwazuruike, we leave him. He's palabrating up and down, causing confusion, bringing the morals and the minds of our people down. This is the reason why I come today. I'm going to show you a video. Then from that video, we will move on by the special grace of the Almighty. Be patient with me. Share this video. Share this broadcast. Share it to your friend in WhatsApp, in Messenger, in Instagram, in Facebook, Signal, anywhere you are still, any app you are still subscribed to. Please share it so that we will be able to use it to liberate the mindset of our people, to rewind the mind of our people and bring them out of mental slavery. God will bless Mazen Kano Ahamadike, will continue to support him, all his effort. Remain tuned, and I will be right back. I will show you a video made by Uwazuruike. Then I will talk and make my analysis, and I would want to know what you think about Uwazuruike. Nodokwanum Koma, God bless you. Ụmụnne nọ n'ọnụ Uwazuruike ka anyị nụ ihe ọ ga-ekwu n'ụbọchị taa.
Around 2005.
Unfortunately, video ni no na-eme. Onwe nke na-adị loud enough. That you no manage here.
Early in the morning, around 5 a.m. I go map or men, one of my friends were diplomats. As a matter of fact, a deputy ambassador.
Don't mind the background. There is noise in the background of Kada passing everything. Just listen and see if you can gain anything from what he's saying.
Okay, and I actually make the room. Some when you go there, that's okay, bye-bye. So, Kachi Woshal was around 4 p.m. My boy, that's it. We told Makabai. I was a buying our ball. The worker, one boss. Costa no boss is than for the Costa boss, just Costa boss. Everywhere on the compass. The one that my head down. Some battles and a feet card to go out here. Boy, we're buying our ball, no one about also. I'm not more than a so hard to walk. Hancha, no Costa boss. Now we're not one able. Until I would them, someone can't be interested in how will see an apostle room where the one. So, we yourself, the next day, my call that ambassador, deputy ambassador. I can always any more family friend. Yes, hey, yes, wine, hey, now, but I'm. Daniel lead, Madame Dico to lead the Angelem. Daniel lead, Madame Dico to lead the Angelem. So, why must I get you the lead? That's why I only had a quarter, but now one offer not one, Napaya lead.
Na story in the hour I got no, I don't want to be Chorokai, Kamo, Koku, him, the Chori me video.
By the United Nations. Manasu Bunaka was able to Mana as a country recognized by the United Nations. The Jina Possibly and to the struggles in Agauba and Biafra. Kama, any Gabafel gave to the odds. Come in, he come off the Babaladi. He would be the odd. I get the Banya.
Now, this in the Sabo, and when an Igbo.
Joe Maya, I talk. Oh, not Biafra, I talk. I got to kind of say what's a Biafra. Oh, we are in a better.
Yeah, the one auntie.
Yeah, I get meta and BBC people. I get Buru Ebonina into Twanye, the cause of Jawaga, na Southeastern. I get put down at the cliffs of Niger Delta. Away back. All our white car, money flow, crude oil. One in the Amana, I had to go serious. How will the only area I guess with the Biafra? Where also? Every night, our bucket. Now, we in the buying. Senai Natunda, anyị na-achọ Fulani, anyị na-achọ herdsmen, anyị na-eme nka, enweghị ọ ga-eduru anyị, enweghị ka a ga-esi mee isi agwụte Biafra, mana ya ma amara.
Ndị Igbo mma na ụmụnna birikwenu, all hail Biafra. Unu na-anụ n'ọnụ Maazị Raf Uwazuruike, advice ọ na-enye, and okwu ntomeriko, okwu ndị be anyị na-akpọ ntomeriko, that is okwu aghụghọ ihe a na-akpọ social engineering or psychological engineering, a deceptive language, deceitful language that somebody will use and a layman will not understand where he is going. Na mbụ Uwazuruike si that na ọ bụrụ na anyị chọrọ inweta Biafra na anyị ga-agwa onwe anyị eziokwu. Na ọ bụrụ na anyị chọrọ inweta Biafra na egbe niile a na-agba na a ga-eji agawa Niger Delta ebe isi mmanụ ndị ugwu na-amị ọ ndị Nigeria na-amị, n'ọwa ebe ahụ ka anyị ga-eji anyị jide ya, ndị ụwa n'onu anyị. Nọmba 1, ekwekwere na nke ahụ, mana ọ bụrụ na Uwazuruike ga-agwanụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gwa IPOB ihe anyị ga-eme or strategy anyị ga-eyuzu. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ebughị coconut brain. Ọgwụkwanụ Uwazuruike dupụtara ya si ya bịa chụwa Biafra. Uwazuruike emegwe ihe o mere, nyụọ ya mamịrị n'isi, gba ya ọtọ nyụọ ya mamịrị, nke onye ọwụna ahụrụ na ihe onyonyo nke ha sendịrị ha zigasịrị everywhere. I think na 2017 or 2014 thereabout. Uwazuruike na-asị na ọ bụrụ na anyị chọrọ inweta Biafra, egbe niile a na-agba kpotokpoto everywhere, na ekwesịrị iburu egbe ahụ gawa n'isi oyil ebe oyil nọ. Ọ bụrụ na anyị jideta oyil ahụ, na mba ụwa ga-anụ onu anyị. Ugbu a na mba ụwa na-anụ onu anyị. Ekwere m ekwe na mba ụwa na-anụ onu anyị, bet ha na-anụkwa n'ọwa aghụghọ ka ha na-aghọ, na-pretend na ha na-anụ. Mana ajụjụ m chọrọ ịjụ kene Uwazuruike maka ndị uche ha nwere ike rubeghị ebe ahụ. Uwazuruike ọkwa freedom fighter ka ọ na-arụ, ọkwa sị nọ ndị otu anyị ndị nke ọzọ, ọkwa ihe o kwuru, ndị otu anyị ndị nke ọzọ na-agba egbe. Uwazuruike ọkwa o nwere men ọ na-awụ onye kwu ọ sị I will send my men, I will unleash my men, I will send my men. Nke unu ma mgbe Wike gara kutusie họteelụ ọ kutusiri na Rivers State, ndị mmadụ rụchara, onye be anyị rụchara arụ, ọsọ na ọ violate ihe COVID-19. So COVID-19 egbuzighị ndị mmadụ, na ihe egbuziri ndị mmadụ wụzi Wike. Uwazuruike afụta challenge ya that if you mess up I will send my men. Onye kwuo Uwazuruike say I have men. Now ụmụnna, based on ihe Uwazuruike kwuru, like I said, n'ọwa eziokwu ka o kwuru na a ga-aga jide isi mmanụ ahụ. Kedu ihe mee na Uwazuruike na-arụ enweghị ike ịga jichie isi mmanụ? Ajụjụ na-ajụ Uwazuruike na ndị ọwụ freedom fighting nke Uwazuruike ijọs bịa na ime compound ya ha, ego niile o zuru ụmụaka, ego niile o zuru ndị nne na ndị ahịa na ndị ọkada na ndị keke na pepe, ụzọ niile Uwazuruike na Uwazuruike levy, na-aya ego paspọtụ, na-aya ego driving license, na-aya ego plate number. Onweghị ihe Uwazuruike na-anafọgo ego ya, were ego ya nweghị ọ na-anaghị levy ya, were rụchaa mansion, then rụchaa mansion gbaa fence, high fence gburugburu. Men ya ọ na-ekwu every time a na-akụ band n'ime ebe ahụ na-eme parade. Then somebody on the field that on a corner hana agba and they na agba egbe. Neighbor no dem according to him betina. See where ya ga n'isi oil ebe Niger Delta no ka ewere jide oil. Enyi nwoke o ji mee reference o ji kwu okwu na a na-akpọ Asari Dokugbo ụmụnna. Asari Dokugbo kwa ọwụ onye militant ka ọwụ. Ọ gatara Libya gaga mee training. Ọkwa gara mee training na Libya. Gaa Germany mee training. Lọta. The only thing Asari Dokugbo can give to his people is to do the oil contract pipeline guide. Only contract guide. Security man for oil pipe oil was here in Yangokemere. The same the English nasi the birds with the same feathers fly together. Uwazuruike jirinkia ro mansion ro hini na okwe ro hotel na ro university na Asari Dokugbo ewete nke ya were aga na Benin Republic were ro hotel were ro university. So Asari Dokugbo ji na-emere anyị reference ọkwa ha wunde na-ebu egbe ọkwa ha wunde were egbe ha ga surrender to the federal government see that na ha repent go. Ọkwa from that repentance ka ejiri nyewe ya contract oil. Ọkwa from that repentance ka ejiri duga ya Libya ọ ga mee training. Ọkwa from repentance ka o ji ga Germany. Now kedu ihe mere no Uwazuruike? All those men name parade na compound ya day by day. None of them ko Uwazuruike dupụtara sị ngwa unu bruke okay unu achọghị ibu egbe unu ebule egbe ngwa werenu parade ahụ gaa na isi oil ahụ ebe ahụ a na-ekwu okwu ya na amị oil ahụ ka unu ga seize oil wells and oil pipelines ka ọ nọrọ n'aka unu. Uwazuruike ọ na-enye dị Maazị Nnamdi Adika advice na IPOB no chief advisor no as a lawyer ọ gara na India ọsọ gara na India ga gụọ law ọ na India ka a na-agụ law. Ndị mmadụ gụwacha law in half England ebe a na-agụ law half America ebe a na-agụ law ga-egawa India gaga gụọ law. Already ka enwe lawyer ọwụ ọgụgụ law ọ practice be one even belief nọ na court ka ya mma a belief okay ma ndị a na-akpọ belief ndị awụ ndị na-claim Hana art like na how lawyer but ha Google law ha abadịghị na school mani ha na akpọlọ mani ha na-emewu ha nwete contract ha nye lawyer were lawyer a charge ha were ego nke fọrọ afọrọ were ti machi na boy ha na-arụ na ndị a na-akpọ belief ndị charge and bail belief charge and bail personnel ha Uwazuruike safe I will believe because a belief the active they move from court to court. Or hunde mado may ha approach. Organa sell ebe police lock runde mad or Johama Chorokanyeriaka. People are near linking up and down. Hana had very proactive and na ha will believe na hana. They are better than Uwazuruike. Uwazuruike na gwa no grow law. Igro law in our United Nations doesn't recognize us. Unless Mayagaga sees oil pipe. Manigulu law. You did not use your office very well. Uwazuruike did not go to file case in the United Nations. Uwazuruike I filed a case to United Nations. As a lawyer, we put legal diplomacy or legal expatriate or legal logic here may apply those standard or claim that all a lawyer in order at least like a make case I feel go to file now piling inside the court but oga court I dismiss here that na ishina judge or ishina the court clerk that the court cannot open today. Since 2004 they have been doing it like that. At least only can na try to na court oga child dismiss after or why plaintiff. Why plaintiff plaintiff kala why that na section this and section that na next time the next year aga no kwa hearing and Buhari file na Buhari. Uwazuruike claim to be a lawyer. Onwege any attribute of lawyer no n'ime ahụ Uwazuruike. No symptom ishina wa nke a na-akpọ nke law a ga-asị na ọ gagwo court before isi na awe na okwu o kwuru ekwu. Uwazuruike nwere men maka gị nwe onye Igbo na-anụ ihe m na-ekwu, gị nwe onye Igbo na-anụ ihe m na-ekwu, gee ntị ọfụma. Gị nwe onye na-asọpọtụ Uwazuruike, ịka nọ na MOSSOB ka na-asọpọtụ Uwazuruike. The same ọga ị na-edu hụrụ somebody na-eme ihe na-emetụ ọfụma, hafụzie onwe ya na-enyezi advice na ọ bụrụzie na achọrọ ka anyị nweta dis Biafra na ya ebidobeghị na ịzụ egbe a na-agba kpọtọ n'ụwa ya, so egbe esoghị na ihe ndị ụwa na-anụ, mana ọ na-anụ okwu, o kwuru okwu Hamas. Remember he mentioned Hamas. Na Hamas dey recognized by United Nations. Ụmụnna, since unu ji mara Hamas, ọkwa egbe ka ha na-agba. Ka unu wee hụ na isi adịrọ this man ma isi ya mebiri emebi, isi akpakọ ya ọnụ. Ọkwụnụ hụrụ otu this man si disgrace gari onwe na-ezuzu. Ndị a niile na-eso ya wu ndị okenye, ndị a na-asị na veteran na-aga eme match passing, ọ pụrụ ọgụrụ 2,000 1,000 nyenu, o bute rice, o divide ya rice, ọ ga Yerima Shetima, ọ ga nara ha 100 billion, nara 100 trillion, ọ bịa divide ya na ha bag of rice, ha bag unu ezuzuru na ala dị mkpa dịka unu ndị si na unu gara amị, unu fụta si na unu veteran na-amachi ya n'ihu onye oshi, ọwụrụ onye oshi kunu na-amachiri n'ihu ya. Somebody hụrụ data onweghị ihe ọ na-eme. Okay, Hamas o ji mee ọkwa Hamas, ka anyị kagodi na Hamas. O ji Hamas mee reference. Nwanna, since iji mara Hamas, ọkwa sọsọ egbe ka ha na-ebu, ọkwa sọsọ bọmbụ ka ha na-atụ. Ịhụtụgo mgbe so Hamas dị peaceful, then gwazienụ m ihe this idiot jide na-eweta ọnụ n'ebe ndị ESN ọ ebe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ. Ihe nọ na-emekwe this man. The thing iji na-eme reference dị contrary against you. Your reference is contrary against you. Na Hamas na-recognize ha today. Kere oil ndị Palestinian nwere Hamas ji. Ọkwa Hamas bidoro na-atasị ndị mmadụ, na-enye ha tasị, na-anakọta ha ego. Nakọta ha ego were form of government. Beti gị nwa nakọtara ego nke gị nakọtacha were rụọ mansion, were rụọ hotel, were rụọ ihe niile na personal. Hamas ji nke ha military uniform, ana-azụ egbe, ana-azụ bomb, ana-azụ miza. Ewere ego ụwa na-enye ha na-egwu tunnel ka ewere ga destroy ya Israel. Hamas were ego ha na-arụ ọrụ, mana ị natara ego nke gị, iji gị ezu egbe, izu gị azụ kabaide, iju gị azụ machis eji amụ ihe ọkụ. At least ndị Hausa bịa gị mụcha were machis kpacha wụọ ha ọkụ na ha. Onweghị ihe ijiri azụ, sọsọ mansion ka ijiri arụ. Ihe na-ewute m na this man gara taa ahụhụ lụcha ọgụ sị na ha wụ veteran, bịa na-eso onye na-amaghị ebe ihe a na-akpọ trigger gun nọ. Ọwụ the highest futility to the highest order. Iberibe kachacha iberibe n'ụwa. Somebody buru egbe mara otu esi ihe niile pass niile nọ n'egbe. Ịpụta na-eso onye na-amaghị even otu esi eji gunpowder were mee explosive something. You are following the man who has no single knowledge. Also, na yawo lawyer. You people are not watching him to see where he's making application for whether referendum or whether accusing Nigeria of genocide, killing his people, 6 million people. Gwakene no mi Uwazuruike na arụrụ ndị a na-eme match pass. These people cannot na MOSSOB. Mgbe ị ga-eru n'eluigwe, ị ga-agwa Chineke nna na uche gị furu efu na ị maghị ihe na isi gbakara gị na gị nwa onye wa amị gara mara otu esi ebu egbe na-agba egbe. Ị ga na-eso onye civilian na-enweghị onye claim na ọ wụlọ ya na ọ gara India. Nna ajụ ajụjụ, ọ na India nke a na-agụ lọ. Gwakene m ihe a na-agụta na India niile nọ na India na-aga United Kingdom ga-agụ ụlọ ha gụcha ha ala ga America gụọ. Kere otu Uwazuruike si half Nigeria. Nigeria self, Nigeria law is even better than India. Nigeria onye esi ebe a gawa India. Ihe Uwazuruike gara na India ga mee drug trafficking. Ọgwụ ka ọ gara ga bụ ọwụrụ na unu amaghị ihe na-ere na India na Pakistan. Ọgwụ. He did not go there to read any law. He went there for drug trafficking. That's all I know about Uwazuruike. Because you don't study law in India. Our people that go to India, all they do there is drug trafficking, cocaine. a move from Afghanistan to India, from Afghanistan to Pakistan, or Nepal, or Sri Lanka, Asia, Abatana, Nigeria. Ina why Hamas Uwazuruike is telling us he forgot that the history of Hamas that he using to make reference was violence from the beginning to the end. Arafat that he's talking about, was Arafat peaceful with Israel? Was Arafat keeping quiet? All the presidents before the Arafat died, was they peaceful? Are they peaceful? Ajuju kunu gaju Uwazuruike. This man kwesịrị ka amụọ ya fuel kpọọ ya ọkụ na ndụ. Because ihe ọ na-emewu ọ na-damage brain ndị ba ya. Ọkụ ịhụrụ ndị okenye ndị a na-eme mass pass with them. All of them. Ha ga-emegide mass pass ahụ ga ọkụ mmụọ. All of them ga-aga ọkụ mmụọ because na Chukwu ga-ajụ ha mgbochi ha ga-eme appear na the table of God. Table of God's judgment. The day they will arrive, God ga-asị, you know how to fight, you know how to carry gun. You went to war. How come your brain is so daft? It is so naive that you are following a man who went to India to do drug trafficking and come back. No knowledge of anything that he can implement to save his people. He said that he's a freedom fighter. Now, he started extorting money from people. So he went to India to read how to make Uwazuruike levy. Go to motor park, collect money. He went to India to read how to go and print a plate number. Biafra plate number, but he's using Nigerian plate number. He went to India to go and learn how to forge passport without sovereignty and collecting money from people. Driving lessons without sovereignty of Biafra. Now, the same fool is educating somebody who is intelligent than him. It's a mockery that he's making to IPOB. It's a mockery that he's making to Mazen Nandekano. And that's why I don't want to keep quiet. Uwazuruike is a fool, a bloody fool. You are a freedom fighter, like Mazen Nandekano. You are a freedom fighter. You claim with your friend you call Asare Dokubo. So what you are trying to tell our people to stop following IPOB or Mazekano, to start following Asare Dokubo that claim that Mazen Nandekano have no right to be a supreme leader or whatever leadership he has in an organization that he suffered for. He did not claim he's the president too. He said, I am the supreme leader of this organization. I lead this organization. And he said that the day the Biafra will come, I will resign. I will go home. I am not ready to lead or to govern anybody. The young people will take over. Then the person who is castigating him that is doing treachery or that he is making himself lord over everybody, now declare himself president. President, which is the worst of what even he is accusing our leader. The same as Asare Dokbo. So Uwazuruike, our people help us, help me, ask Uwazuruike, where is the gun and the ammunition of Asare Dokbo? Where did he dump it? He dumped it in the Nigerian government, gave it to Nigerian government. Oh, amnesty, we are surrendering. We are no longer a freedom fighter. We are no longer Niger data fighter. Now, what do you want? They say contract for oil pipe. They gave him oil pipe. Oil pipe, he has been eating millions. Did we ever know that Asare Dokubo was giving money? Until a secret came that he revealed that he built house in Lome. Is it not from Asare Dokubo that we know how Nigerian government is paying billions and billions of 30 billion? Is it not the last contract they gave, which they ostracized Asare Dokubo? That he was grumbling and displaying his resentment that he came to the public and be telling us that they give 30 billion. How did we know that they are giving such amount of money to these people? Why can't the Nigerian government use such a billion they are giving to them to give to the whole Eastern Nigeria and to settle and to get peace? They don't want it. They don't want it. But they are giving it to the touts. Hanenya to ndoshi ka hanenya. Kaharie. rigbuo onwe ha Chukwu kpọrọ ha ọkụ. Uwazuruike na-agwa anyị n'ọwa iburu egbe a na-agba. Ọkụ ịhụrụ otu o si kwuo rụgharị okwu soro anyị sị that na a na-agbagbuzi ndị be anyị. Uwazuruike ekwughị okwu a man a gara aga gbuo na-enweghị ihe o mere, iko nsọ. Uwazuruike did not make reference of it. Ọwụ IPOB gburu iko nsọ. The 36 people egburu n'Enugu, ọwụ ESN gburu ha. Uwazuruike na-ekwu okwu a ekwugo m ya. Agbụrụ ọwụ na-atọ ihe ọjọọ na-ahapụ ihe ọjọọ tọọ. Agbụrụ aha enwe na-ata ike dị mma n'ụwa until agbụrụ ahụ ebido chọwa ihe na-eme ha kere jụọ ajụjụ si kere ebe ihe na-eme anyị si. Ihe na-eme ndị Igbo n'ọha n'ihu. The problem of an Igbo man is present, is in front. There is one story I read one day as an article. There is a place in America, early days, ancient time, when civilization is not like this. They say witches are controlling a society. Witches. Everywhere, people cannot sleep in their house because they are being bewitched. They are caught their body, they are this and that, give mark everywhere. Until one day, people kwesi now this thing name here. We are not going to tolerate it anymore. We will fish out the people who are doing this. They have an organization. And people begin to go after them. It has happened somewhere also in Igbo land. They know the people that are doing it. They went and start killing all of them. Say, no, you can't. Let me tell you another place this thing happened. Mbano. They said my wife is telling me, there was a time in Mbano. If you mold block, a young man will come back from Lagos or from Abuja, mold block, he want to build a house. If you go back, we hear accident have killed him. We hear armed robber have shot him. Anybody that come to put sand on the ground, 1 trip of sand, that is your end. And the whole youth now decided and say, no, if we keep quiet, this type of thing is happening. That means the people that are doing this thing, they are serious that there will be no progress in this, our community. They know the people that are doing it. They now make a meeting. They raise alarm and call people into the community. Everybody sit down. The youths begin to warn all these old men and old women. Any day that a young boy come and put sand, 1 trip of sand or mold block that he want, and we hear the person died, we will find out who is responsible and we will bury the person alive. We will not kill him, but we will bury him alive. They warn them seriously. I say, we are going to set example. If you know that you are intoxicated in killing the youth, go and try it again. They say after that, that's the end of it all. That's the end. That's the end. They say we are going to burn your house, wipe you out, your family out from the village. Since you don't want progress, there's no need for you to stay in our midst. This is how Mbano, that town, that community begin to develop. This is how young people begin to progress. Look at what is happening in Igbo land. There are men that are ready to follow an evil person. Like those people that are following Uwazuruike. Uwazuruike is telling us that it's not this gun that here that will bring us Biafra. That the thing that will bring us Biafra is to go and hold the oil pipe. Hold it ransom. Use the gun to go. He has a friend that he used to make reference as Asare Dokubo. Asare Dokubo was once a militant. Before he said he repented and surrendered his. Where did Asare Dokubo? Asare Dokubo was claiming that he was the one training the IPOBs during the time that Mazen Nandekawu came out from the prison. He said that he was the one training, that he didn't receive money until he was exposed that he was given 20 million naira Then he came out and said that the 20 million naira is a chicken money. Is not enough for what he has offered or what he has given to the Biafran struggle. Is it not how we know that Asare Doboko was involved, that he got money? But he's coming out in the social media, abusing and insulting everybody, calling Mazen and calling them calling us tout for supporting. Why can't Uwazuruike and his men follow the route that Asare Dokobo went to get his own ammunition? Why can't Uwazuruike follow that route? Why can't he advise his friend that he's asked him to be the president of Nigeria from Biafra? Self-acclaimed president. Why can't Uwazuruike say, okay, my brother, since we have united, where are you sourcing that your ammunition, that AK-47 and that machine gun that that military uniform that you people are using to operate before they give you amnesty? Where do you want to tell me that Asare Dokobo have gone insane, that he's rotting in the brain now, that he doesn't know the source, where the connection he has, how they supplied him ammunition? Why can't he teach Uwazuruike, even if Asare Dokobo doesn't want to go? Uwazuruike have military. He has soldiers in his house that only they operate and parade in his compound. Why can't Uwazuruike? Listen to Uwazuruike again, please. Maybe you are joining us for the first time or just coming at this moment. Please listen. A fool of 40.
Mana ama kesi na ekpo ko dị ka ọ bụ ka e wee chọpụ gọọmenti nọ n'Igbo steeti ka etie state of emergency. Elu ụlọ ga-agbakwara na Biafra. Ihe anyị ga-eme ka anyị hapụ ihe ndị ahụ, hapụ ihe niile ekpere n'abalị si n'ọba anwụ, ka anyị focus on channel all our efforts to the peace of Niger Delta. Ime nke a, we have to get the confidence of the people of the Niger Delta. Oge ndị anyị na-ekwu okwu ịjakọta ọnụ na-ekwu okwu de facto customary government. Eso m na ndị wepụtara ka abụ ndị isi chairman.
Ụmụnna unu anụnụ nke na-emenụ. Igba na agba. This is BC Radio 1 News coming to you live. We are from Republic of Ireland, and you are hearing the voice of Evangelist B. In case you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe in order for you to be getting more updates from us. And share this very broadcast to every social media where you are registered. Today's topic is about Uwazuruike telling us, the Biafrans or the Igbos, that the gun shoot that the people are shooting, agitating for Fulani to leave their country, their land, their farm, that is not going to give us Biafra. That our focus should be in Niger Delta. For your information, those fools that are parading in his house, did you hear from Yoga? Let us focus to Niger Delta. Niger Delta is no longer Biafra, but we shall focus to Niger Delta, because when we focus to Niger Delta, and that we give the people, that our brother in that area confident, to me, Niger Delta should go to bloody hell. There are reasonable people in Niger Delta. I know them. I'm not talking about them because I know we have so many reasonable, sound-minded people who are from Niger Delta. When I say Niger Delta go to hell, I'm not talking about you. You are not Niger Delta. In the first place, you are a Biafra. You are not Niger Delta. The reason why I say Niger Delta go to hell. The same thing we are saying, Nigeria go to hell. Nigeria is a shithole, and the Niger Delta is a shithole. Who created Niger Delta? Are you Niger Delta? There's nothing like Niger Delta. We have Ijo, we have Ibibio, we have Kalabari, we have Ogoni, we have Akwa Ibom, we have Ikwere people, Andoni people. We don't have Niger Delta. There is nothing like Niger Delta. Look at a fool who say he's a lawyer. He said, we want to go to Niger Delta. Let us focus into Niger Delta. Why did Uwazuruike collect levy from you? I am asking old mothers and old fathers, young people, people of your age that knew when Uwazuruike was collecting levy, left and right, which he used to build his mansion now. Why did he talk about Biafra? The people that are parading for Uwazuruike, why did Uwazuruike choose the name MOSSOB, Movement of Actualization of Republic of Biafra? Why did he choose it? Let him change MOSSOB to Niger Delta so that we know that he's fighting for Niger Delta. Did you see that this man is a machinery being used by the Nigerian government? Uwazuruike is a deadly machinery, talking from two sides of his mouth. Tomorrow he will come and say, oh, it was not IPOB that killed. Tomorrow he will say it was IPOB that killed. The next day he will say it was governor that killed. The next day he will say, I don't know, the people that came to vandalize the prison yard. It's not IPOB, it's not the governor. Who then is it? So which means Uwazuruike knew everything that is going on in the East, all the killing. This man knows about it. He has the informations. He's an insider that is bringing the enemy to our land. Uwazuruike said we should focus to Niger Delta. From his own mouth, did you hear it? That cannot help us. Uwazuruike forgotten that Hamas that he used to make reference. Even the former prime minister of Palestinians, Arafat, that died before, that he was not peaceful. He was encouraging the people to carry arms. Up till today, Hamas have not surrendered. Why is it that United Nations is supporting Hamas? As Uwazuruike said that the United Nations recognize Hamas. United Nations is indirectly sponsoring Hamas to destroy, for the sake of destroying Israel. You think we don't know? If in the first place, is there anything like a Palestinian? There is no Palestinian. There is no Palestinian. We know in those days they said Philistines. Where did the Palestinian came from? After the Jewish were sent exile, were dispersed in their land. The same United Nations created Palestinian through British government. They created, they put that in as a thorn in the eyes of the owners of the land. While they were coming back, Israel were coming back. After 1948, they declared them a nation again. The same people that planted the Palestinians were there. The Britain. That they are not coming back. When the whole world have said that these people, we have declared them a nation. Let me leave that apart because that is not my problem. Palestinian or Israel is not my problem. But my problem is about Raf Uwazuruike making useless references that is even contradicting to where he's going. You say Hamas was in control and the world recognized them. Without Hamas carrying gun, shooting down plane, firing rockets, grenades, thousands of them who are sponsoring, who are supplying Hezbollah, Iran, supplying them. The world, United Nations supplying them. They want to claim Israel, the land of Jerusalem, as their own land. That is the problem the whole world is having today. So if Hamas did not carry gun, do you think the United Nations will give any listen ear to them? Uwazuruike, are you a lecturer of war? I am asking you. In Akusio to say log. It's an ego law. Did you go to military Nigerian Defense Academy? Where did you learn the strategy you are given that we should abandon and go to Niger Delta? Okay, if you want Niger Delta, focus on Niger Delta. Why do you tell us to go to focus on Niger Delta? Are you telling somebody who is already have master plan of his where he's going? He has his own channel where he's going. Your own channel is not satisfied to you. And you are telling him to convince him to follow you. This is a madness. Your brain is rotten. Put your channel. Go to Niger Delta. You have declared president already. You have given your friend, you are giving us as a reference point, a president of Biafra. You have declared him president of Biafra. Uwazuruike, you are fighting freedom and no government is not threatening you. Military is not threatening you. Police is not threatening you. Navy is not threatening you. You and your men will parade. Nobody. Are you a freedom fighter? Hamas you are making reference with. Is Hamas free from Israel? No, their parade is angry for Israel. Any movement they make is against Israel. Hamas was building tunnels here and there. Hamas was building tunnel here and there, want to penetrate Israel. Every day, all the money the United Nations is giving to them, they are using it to do bunkers. They want to destroy Israel by all means. The history of Hamas, have they one day ceasefire? No. So your reference point is more or less useless. You don't need to give us that reference point. From your own mouth, you are telling the Igbos, the Biafrans, that what you want is Niger Delta. Niger Delta is no different because it's a part of Nigeria. I repeat it again. Uwazuruike, Niger Delta is already settled because it's a name, it's existing, it's a Nigeria. So you coming to tell us to take Niger Delta is what shows that you have mental problem. It's a drogima. Niger Delta, let us focus on Niger Delta. Our leader, Mazen Nandekan, is talking about nothing like Niger Delta. In his own dictionary, Niger Delta. We have brothers there who are Biafra. Asaredo Kobo is not Niger, it's not original, it's not Biafra. Asaredo Kobo, the people of Niger Delta did not recognize him and they are not ready to follow him. So, your channel is a dead one. The road you are following have a dead end. You can't go far from it. All the thing you are doing is that this freedom fighting, we have never decided to open our eyes and come after you. And all one day, once and for all, that your men will show their power. They will show you their might. And we will vex our own might. Continue doing it. Because you think you are a free man. Because you think you are no dying man. Uwazuruike, you are not no dying man. One day, Monkey go market is not going to return again. You are telling us to abandon Biafra to go to Niger Delta. See how foolish you are. The same Biafra you told us that you registered in the United Nations. Uwazuruike, you are a shameless human being. There's no shame in your face. Children, umaka the day you will die. O bilikage ji kubuogu. Obrotoma se nandeka. ESN no Monday here. Unknown government will not come doing it. Umaka ge jidegu no so one day will obli. Do you think we don't know that your hand is in killing the Ikonso? Do you think we don't know? Yes, I'm telling you. You and Asaro Dokobo, Emeka, all of you, witty uchemefo, obidi. All no akorogange. We gonde goro, we ga this young man. Then we're human. You don't talk about it. Manina, why that we are killing our own people? Who are they killing for our own people? Who and who? You think we don't know that Akunu Nine Deba Nande Grabo the guy? Uwazuruike thinking we don't know? We know. I want our people to learn lesson. iburu onye nne buru onye nna buru ikwu buru ibe buru nwa okorobịa buru nwa agbọghọbịa ị na-anụ nni ewu the weed that Uwazuruike is eating in his mouth, saying that he's pretending as if he's talking. That means that your own brain is rotten as well. I want you to think. Don't see this man as a normal human being. This man is already gone. A man who decided will have a very strong heart to eat on the blood of his people is abhorrent in the sight of God. This is evil to the highest order. Evil to the highest order. Uwazuruike will never die a good death in Biafra land. Remain tuned, and I will be right back. This is Evangelist B from the Republic of Ireland. Let us continue to listen to the food.
Also, our European representative will go on Kangwa the next day in the mayor.
Unde sabo ndi na pa ha sabo tua.
In Niger Delta. Ama nemesia gane luga na teba egwa ga boya final for Niger Delta. The creek of Niger Delta. Hinga na ko. Three superpowers today. They determine the economy of Nigeria, Britain, America, China. This is Afro Nigeria, no Britain, where man America they have no invest heavily in Niger Delta. Now crude oil exploration. Investment then actually carry and Britain. Hey, we're more hand, upper hand, na Western Nigeria, na face of Nigeria. So how can I dictate here because of the investment? I'm upper area now. With the in Nigeria bigger from China. Hanama Baga where Chinese global interest in the economy of Nigeria. Interest in crude oil. Crude oil. Investments in America, Britain, na crude oil sector. Crude oil. It's all made over. Negator, the Posia. He shake Hannah, first he shake here, and I see the Cheripico, and that upon a bar. Then in the young man about a Cambridge, here be not in that. Any moment, the superpowers are for now. Investment are in Nigeria. Investments are they are shaking. I'm talking him on your president, on your president. He had interested in crude oil because of their investments.
I'm Evangelist B from the Republic of Ireland. In case you are joining us for the first time, topic of today is about Uwazuruike, Maazị Uwazuruike. Onye na-ekwunu that na egbe a na-agba kpọtọkpọtọ ịnụ ihe o kwuru ugbu a. Na ọ gaghị enye anyị Biafra, na ihe ga-enye anyị Biafra wee gajide isi oyil ahụ ebe ahụ oyil ahụ dị. Na Britain wu ọsọ superpower ndị na-control America, Britain and China. Na ha nwere interest na Nigeria oil. Anyị ma nke ahụ o doro anyị anya. Mana kedu ihe amoosu a na-ekwu okwu ya, kedu ihe ajọ mmụọ na kedu ihe ọ na-eweta, kedu isi okwu ya. Ọ na-enye anyị advice. Na egbe a na-agbasi were ya, ọ sị na mbụ n'ọwụ n'ihe mere eji esi ka enye Asarido Kobo the president of Biafra wụ maka gị na ya mada at the end ya gwara Ekemba, Dr. Ekemba enyi ya nwoke na ya gwara ha that na agacha elu gaala na ebe okwu a ga-ebi nọ na Creeks. Mwere na-ajụ ya sị adịghị m against ya nwa o president ha. Okay, may go declare go president. Zua ammunition go. Thank God that Uwazuruike with the idea that now, when you threaten that oil, that the world power, superpowers that is on the oil will no longer know who is Nigerian president. They will like to negotiate. Asado Dokubo has been in that field before. He's a militant. They are blowing oil pipe before until they were converted back into Nigeria system by bribing them. He decided to surrender his ammunition. They gave them amnesty, and he became a contractor for oil pipe guideline. Started guiding pipeline. They are paying them millions and billions. And instead of him to use it to reinforce himself, he went to Benin Republic and used it to build a house, build a hotel, build a university. Then he's useless. The people he claimed to be useless, because I think he thinks that the job people are useless. So he manipulated them. The investment, the money he gained from the business profit he made from Nigeria, his people is not benefiting it. He sent it to Benin Republic. And every day he will be coming taking picture of pothole on the street, on the road, all the school, the dilapidated school and abandoned school company. He will go and take a picture there and say, this is where I go primary school. Just propaganda and social engineering, condemning the governor. Now he's declared himself president of the Biafra. The question I want to ask again, does it mean that Raf Uwazuruike and Asare Dokubo doesn't know where the pipe? Asare Dokubo have more knowledge to where the pipeline is to go and seize it more than us. Asare Dokubo have deal with arm suppliers. He know where they can supply him the arms he surrendered to Nigerian government. If he want to replenish it, if he want to replace it, he can get it. He knows the source. He knows the route. So why can't Uwazuruike, why can't you advise Asare Dokubo that you have made the president? Since he has now been the president of Biafra, he is in a better position to negotiate with countries to give them the oil, so that we quickly come out from the Janjaweed. So you are telling us, do you want to tell me that Asare Dokubo is now like Buhari, that he forgot his name, forgot his certificate, he forgot his village, he forgot his language? Is that what you are telling us? Asare Dokubo doesn't know the connection he had before. Even if he is rotten, the brain is rotten, he's old, he's 90 years. He can't think anymore. He's like Buhari. He can't speak his language because of his age. Now he can speak French. So that is a translation, divine translation. Is a ghost now, that he has died already and finished and forgot his language. He knows the French language. So Asare Dokubo doesn't know the suppliers of the arms that he was using to break the oil pipeline. This is useless. This is foolishness to the highest order. Uwazuruike, stop this nonsense you are doing. Stop unkogeri. Kusi inema abuse Biafras. You are abusing us. You are belittling us. You are bringing the prestige of Igbo man down. You are dancing a hypocritical dance, a betrayal dance, and you are not ashamed that you are a fool, that you don't know anything anymore, that you are gone out of your senses. With your own mouth, you say that we are killing ourselves, that they are killing our brother. So Uwazuruike, the machete that the Fulanis are using, destroying houses, destroying everywhere. The bomb that Nigerian government came and bombed in Owerri. Oh, you see, our people killing our people. Is that what you are telling us? Uwazuruike, Go and sit down with, we know you are working with Emekesiri. Emekesiri have the legal authority or legal knowledge, expatriate. Let me put it in that way. To file a file. That's what is good. Go and file the file. Then Asari Dokubo know how to get arms. He know the suppliers of arms. He has been a contractor for pipeline. Before he became contractor, he has been training men. Or Asari Uwazuruike, send your men, those people that are doing match pass in your compound, send them to Asari Dokubo to train them more and to supply them arms so that you go and take hold of the oil. Go. Don't tell us, don't advise us. Because you're out of your senses. The reason why I'm talking about it is because if I don't object it and talk sense into the head of our people will think that a fool of what is talking is making any relevance. But they will not know that this is brainwashing, psycho-engineering. You want to twist the word into their mind. Oh, they are killing our people. Who is killing our people? How many people have they killed? No, how many people have they killed? Are you recording the people killing? How many people did you kill in your MOSSOB? How many people did you kill? You abandoned, you brought your men. Peter Obi killed so many of them, over 1,000, and threw them in Izu River. You did not defend them one day. All you say is that they are rebellious children. They rebel against you. They go contrary to your principle of oppression. What principle of oppression do you have? A shameless human being like you. What principle of oppression that you, innocent children, innocent men that are brave winners of their families, you destroyed them. A coward like you did not even defend them. You say they went out of your order. They were going on their own. They know that you are not doing anything fine. And they say no, that your stupidity is too much. So, iburu onye na ine-ege ntị ma ndị a na-eme match pass na-esogharị this man. Don't say we did not warn you. The time is coming. Ị ga-ata afụfụ n'ụwa wụrụ ogbenye ọnụ ntụ buo ọnụ buchicha na-esogharị nwoke ma onye gị 1 cup of rice today, onye gị 2 cup of rice tomorrow, onye gị 1 tin of tomato tomorrow. Look at the people that are making match pass for him. Panty ha na-agbụpụ ha agbụpụ n'ukwu. Efe ha yi trouser ha si na trouser military na-agbụpụ ha n'ukwu. Ise na unu na-eme freedom fighting. Yerima Shetima wo onye isi ndị terrorist na Nigeria abịa na-visit gị. You are a freedom fighter. Why are they not arresting Asari Dokubo? Why are they? Why is the federal government not arresting, since he declared that he's the president? What did the Minister of Information say? What is the Adeshina said? Because they know the game that the guys are playing. They want to make themselves relevant. Is it not what they said? Uwazuruike, everybody know you. Everybody know you. Ofeke. Akara ogiri. Onye isi na-adịrọ mma. Ọ ihe ewu. Ị gaghị anwụ ọma n'ụwa. Unu na-ele akara ogiri anya ka ọ na-akọ ogiri n'ụlọ. Ihe ya na-eme ya.
That person may determine here. They can't hard working. They can't empty referendum as United Nations as
Do you see how foolish this man is? He's contradicting himself.
When their interest is not at stake, Agbachie nkịtị. Nigeria agbachie nkịtị. Maka na the interest of their state. Imegide ha tinye emergency na southeast. Ndị ahụ iche na sọpọtụ gị ma ndị Yoruba asịkwa ma ndị ebe a asịkwa ha chiri azụ. Obidokwa na southeast. Unu nwere ike ịnọ for years. The other zones na-aga na-eme ha soro na-aga na-ebi their normal life. Dịka ha ebido na 1967-70. Mgbe ị na-apụta ha agaala fa. Mgbe ị na-apụta n'ime e nwere ka asịkwa gị na properties niile ndị anyị nwegasịrị ebe na ọ ghọọla abandoned property. Onye ụgwọ.
Did you see this dangerous human being? Ihe ọ na-akọ. Did you see his ideas? That anyị ga-anọ na-eme ihe anyị na-eme ma ọ bụrụ na anyị agaba etinye aka n'oil na onweghị ebe anyị ji azụ anyị aga na the world power people who are concerned. America, Britain, ma ọ bụ na touch bụ ebe ahụ ha si eri. Ọ bịa kwucha nke ahụ were na-ekwu that na a na-egbu police na-egbu amị na-anakọsị ha egbe. Ụmụnna onye a ọ dị unu ka ọwụ freedom fighter ka ọwụ sabo ka this man wụ site n'okwu nke ya. Ajụjụ ọzọ na-ajụ, ọ bụrụ na nwoke a wụ a freedom fighter, kedu ihe mere na o ji hapụzie ịdị active were na-enye mmadụ advice? O nwere men ndị o ji eteretana ndị mmadụ sị gị ime, I will bring out my men. If you do, I will bring out my men. If you do, I will send my men. They will discipline you. Why can't you? And he has already come in contact with somebody who has been a militant before, who have handled arms. Uwazuruike have never handled arms since he started his freedom fighting. But he's shamelessly referring to Hamas. Shamelessly now referring to Hamas. Jironu ya na-ekwu Hamas. Na-akpọ Asari Dokubo. Ana m ajụ, has Asari Dokubo brain gone so down that he doesn't know where he got the supply of ammunition before? So he cannot go back to renegotiate. Can they not put effort together for this man to go to India? At least this man will go, Uwazuruike will go to India where he has connection in India. He has embassies that are calling him, diplomats that are calling him. Why can't Uwazuruike negotiate with them to supply him arms? If he doesn't know, if he can, let me not bother him because he has never, all he's doing is the more you look, the less you see, right from time. He has never fought for Biafra. He used Biafra to make his living. Let me pardon him in that area. Since he has formed an alliance with Asari Dokubo and the Niger Delta. Niger Delta, where is their gun? Have they lost their senses of recognition that they don't even recognize who supplied them the arm before? So they can't go back. They don't have diary where they write things down. Okay, this ammunition, 1994, 2004, we got it from India, we got it from Pakistan, or we got it from Lome. Do you want to tell me they don't know? So which type of president that was Uwazuruike and the person he choose as a president, which type of president is he? It's better that the man start guiding pipeline again. At least if they give him contract there, he will use the contract to start building Biafra land as a president so that it will become part of his own allocation. Okay, Uwazuruike is telling us that all these things we are doing, that we will be doing to an extent that the people like West or other part of Nigeria will say, okay, we are seizing your properties. Uwazuruike indirectly insinuating such evil you see the person that is fighting freedom for you. Every encouragement he is bringing is something devastating to ndị Igbo. Uwazuruike na suggest na ndị Yoruba ga-disappoint anyị na ha ga-eme our property abandon property. This is fears that is putting so that our people will not be supporting ESN. They will not be supporting IPOB. They will not be supporting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, I do not need to advise ndị Igbo on this. Ọ bụrụ na ha wuru nchitarụ mgbe asịrị ha tarụ ha taa. You have to know. The Bible says, by their fruit you shall know them. Is Uwazuruike your godfather defending you? Is it your actor or your leader? What have you benefited from Uwazuruike? What change have we seen in the situation of Nigeria from Uwazuruike during the time he was collecting money here and there from people? But we can see ESN, his action, their action. We can see them, even to an extent that we are here, that unknown government, the people that call unknown government, that they call maybe God-sent angels, came out and started fighting for his life, for us. But Uwazuruike one day have not shoot a carbide. Obabe oponana. Sinekwe ni ya jachu. Iyo neme parade. Kedebe amamihe ndị Igbo no, where is our intelligence? Uwazuruike is parading in his compound, and you say that Uwazuruike is fighting for Biafra for you. Uwazuruike, all the money, plate number that Uwazuruike sell, where is the money? Driving license, that Biafran driving license Uwazuruike sell, where is it? Uwazuruike wonyoshi sugura yoshi. Like I said, ụmụaka jidie n'ụzọ ewere okpiri kugbuo ya, ha kugbuo ya ọnwụọ. Onye ekwesịghị ịdị ndụ because ndụ ọdịnala Igbo ọ dịrị ndụ na-aga ihe ọjọọ a na-abanyego ụba ọya wụdat na salvation aya ọ dị far ọ dị million miles away. Gị nwa onye Igbo na-asọpọtụ Uwazuruike abịa ome parade n'ime compound ya. Ọzọ kola nut, zụọ bitter kola, zụọ garden egg, zụọ soji, unu agata azụ mmanya nyenu. Isi adịkwa unu mma. Ndị Igbo ka na-ajụ. Isi adịkwa unu mma. How long ka a ga-emegide ihe a? Hausa ewerela babụ waya gbachi unu niile. Chukwu gosiri m ya. Gbachi unu gbaa gburugburu. Look at ihe nwoke na-atajagharị ọnụ. Then onye rụrụ wọnụ mkpọ ọkụkọ na Lagos. Okworo maka na ịrụrụ ụlọ n'ala onye ọzọ, o nwere ihe ị ga-emegide n'ụwa na ụlọ ịlụrụ n'ala onye ọzọ? O nwere ihe ị ga-emegide ka ị karịa ndị nwe obodo? O nweghị ihe ị ga-emegide. Oke, ị ga-ekwuru n'ụlọ ahụ ịrụ n'ala onye ọzọ si ka ala nna gị ka o fuo. Ọwụ amaghị ihe, ọwụ isi mgbaka ka ọwụ. O nweghị ihe ị ga-mbịara wụ mbịara. Ndị Igbo na-atụ ya sị n'ilu si na mbịara nwụla. Onye mbịara nwụla. Look at this country I nọ n'ime. O nwere ndị ga-aga Australia bie for 20 years, 30 years. O nwere ndị ga-aga America bie. One day ha na-eru 50, 60. Ha alata na be ha sị na ha na-achọ izu ụwa nke. O begi ị ga-ekwuru na ịrụrụ ụlọ na ịzụrụ ụlọ na America. Gị fụtasị, oke, ebe ahụ ị ga-aga laa ezumike nka ka o fuo. Nwanne ọwụ sandpaper ka eji sandpaper nne mụrụ gị na nna mụrụ gị n'isi. Onweghị ezigbote advice ha nyere gị. Nne gị na nna gị atụrụ mụrụ ebule aka nwa ka ọ gba. Ọ bụrụ that na ị ga-ekwuru because o nwere ndị nke nọ na obodo a here ebe anyị nọ because of na ọ rụrụ ụlọ na Abuja. Because na ọ rụrụ ụlọ na Abuja, ikwutokwu Biafra iwu a na-ewe ya. Mana dịka Nigeria si aga, o nwere ihe ị ga-emegide n'ụwa ka ịkwụsị ndị Hausa ihe ha na-eme, ka ọ kwụsị ndị Fulani ihe ha na-eme? No, they can't stop because of you. Ha nwa gwara gị sị gị bịa zụọ ụlọ. Ọ na ha amaghị na a na-ere ana na East ka na ha ga-abịa zụrụ ana. Mana ha gosiri anyị na ha ma ihe na anyị nwawo ndị mkpokwu. Unu niile agbapụ ịga zụọ ana. Onye nke otu anyị na-anọ o ferela na Nigeria. Ahụ na-agbakasị, ọ na-achọ otu ọ ga-eji ree ihe o nwere na Abuja. Now, you want to sell it. Ahụ na-agbakasị ya. ikwu okwu Biafra iwe wee ha fụchisi ihu ịghọ their enemy ọwụrụ ihe ọwụ sabotu a ka ọwụ nọ nwere ihe ọzọ ndị hụrụ akụ na ụba n'anya karịa nna ha karịa na nna ha ọmụwa dịrị gị gaa Lagos ga-arụ ụlọ ọzụwa ala gazụwanụ ala ka dịrị ala ka nkụ ị ga-azụchala ala na Lagos n'ụwa you can't finish it. Neither can you finish the land that is in the northern Nigeria. Go and continue buying. Go and continue buying. Uwazuruike na-adụ unu na-agwa unu si na unu support Biafra na a ga-eme ala unu abandon. Gịnị mere ọ gaghị na Lagos ga zụọ ụlọ rụọ ala zụọ ala rụọ ụlọ bete ọ rụrụ nke na-akagide ya anya na-eyuzu unu werezi na-eme the more you look the less you see unu a na-amachagharị ka ọsa. Obi mmafu ọbara mgbali elu ọ ga-egbuchichi unu one by one ka unu ha gaa na mba gaga zụọ ihe niile ahụ n'ụzụrụ dị ya. Ịzụọ n'obodo a mma ịzụọ n'obodo ndị ọzọ n'Afrịka ndị ọzọ mma gbata ọkwa ịhụrụ nke ịga na ndị ofe zụọ wee ọ trial ọkụkọ imere ọnụugwu haleluya ebe a nke ebe ka ọ kwụrụ inweta ya n'ụwa nke gị 25,000 naira afụfụ niile ị tara n'anya taizi gị niile n'anya ebe a were gaa na Abuja na-arụ ụlọ ị chọrọ ịghọ ọgaranya ka ịghọ ọgaranya with blood ndị mmadụ Chukwu kpọkwa gị ọkụ ndị ara. Ọbara mgbali elu ga-eme unu niile one by one gachara Lagos gaa ugwu Awụsa gaa rụọ ụlọ ọbara mgbali elu high BP ya gbuo unu niile ya gbuo unu kama anyị ga-anwụrụ unu high BP ya gbuo unu Chukwu kpọkwa unu ọkụ unu na-azụ ọzọ ụlọ ekwute okwu Biafra na afụchi ihu ekwute okwu Biafra na ewewe iwe ọmụasị gị gawa ugwu Awụsa ga-azụ ala ndị ara mad people everywhere. Ụmụnna, this is Biafran Christian Radio. You are hearing the voice of Evangelist B. Let us listen to this this fool. Can I listen to him one more time so that I close this matter, because I won't play that and finish. I won't play it to the end. Agafu.
If the answer is yes, there's no solution. Then when you also put the solution, I can say, hey, the mothers through blackmail and propaganda and lies. Some are parish land in Niger Delta, some are parish land leaders. Manono won't have a now. I can lie, Chazo, when I can lie in the governance. I got large as then when they major I de facto government. Yeah, you are programs for that line. Happen on Ghana, Potana, Nanaco, Peshi, Onyanka. The one to the Banata. Mano, I'm not going nowhere. If your program go process Onyanka, fine, you don't get a matter of my man. I think I can. Like Palestine, then we kill Hamas. No one indicates violence. Some more violence. I won't indicate, and then we put man, I think I violence. Take this violence and channel it to the appropriate place, which is the creek of Niger Delta. We don't like it, Yaka. Don't want to do violence. I put a violence, but I got program Biafra. I started to cook, but it's very important. So they go also play. Njani na mkemba bayara kwa ya akoba kasia ndo try nyaka tolo una nyaka akubi ha na eba o se o yere na iflo house age one location now I look at the allocation se aka njani ne Christian state ha maka oil set nda ma function.
Ụmụnna, ebe a ka anyị na-aga ekwusi okwu a n'ụbọchị taa. Yes, I have arrived again, Evangelist B. Isiokwu anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa bụ na Maazị Uwazuruike, Raf Uwazuruike na-ekwu that na egbe a na-agba kpotom na ọwụ ihe ọjọọ ka ọwụ and na ihe a na-eme ha wee igbusi ndị be anyị and na polisi a na-agbagbu amị na-anara ha egbe na ọwụ ihe ọjọọ. N'ọnụ akwa ka anyị nụrụ o ji Hamas na-eme reference, anyị were na-ajụ ajụjụ. Hamas, since iji mara ndị Hamas, ọ bụ non-violent ka ha na-aga ka ọ bụ violence. Hamas na-enweta ego for WHO. Hamas na-enweta ego from UN. Hamas na-enweta ego from EU. Hamas na-enweta ego from America. Every country na-enweta ego from Britain. Ego ha na-enweta. Did he make Palestinians to be non-violent activists pursuing for their freedom? Are they listening to any organization or any firm to say take it easy? Did they care if they kill people or even if their own people die or not? They don't care. Hamas has been known as a violent, independent agitators. And they are not regretting it. And they are not looking at anybody's face. The reason why I'm making mention of Hamas is because Uwazuruike mentioned Hamas and use it as a reference point. Now, Uwazuruike said, we are killing our own people. How many of our people? He said, we are chasing governor. We are doing this, frustrating governor. Was it ESN or IPOB that invited military people to use helicopter to designate bomb? Even the one that happened the other day in the Niger, where they killed more than 30 Nigerian soldiers. They say it's by mistake. You can see that Uwazuruike is working with the federal government, the Janjaweed, killing our people. They say the 30 soldiers they killed are Southerners and Westerners, non-Fulani. What happened? These are the men they sent to go and fight the terrorists Boko Haram. The same Nigerian government that sent them to go and fight, go and designate bomb and kill over 30 soldiers. Is it not leaking of information? Is he not protecting the Boko Haram they call terrorists? Is he not protecting the bandits? Is it not the same style they used against Jonathan when Jonathan was in power? He was trying to finish. Even they bought foreign machinery. Israelis and the South African government a contractor was involved. And they were finishing the terrorists. Nigerian government, the Northerners begin to fight and say they are killing their brother. Last week, did you see? Over 30 soldiers, the Easterners, the Westerners, were the people. They say it's by mistake. How come a professional, Air Force, you go and kill the people because they know these people have reached the target where they can deal with these Boko Haram people. They gave them information to go and bomb them. If you have brothers and sisters in Nigerian soldier or Air Force, you are on your own. If you have a husband, you are going to be a widow very soon. Advise your husband to run away, to get out of Nigerian military or Air Force. Terrorist organizations have taken over the country of Nigeria and the West will pay back. This evil they are supporting, they will pay back for it. America will pay back for it. Britain will pay back for it. China will pay back for it. Because these people are very empowered by the Westerners. The fundamentalists are empowered by the Westerners. And I don't think there is any intelligence in the head of these Westerners, what they are doing, and they think they can come out of it. No. Refugees will continue to come. And refugees will grow in your country and be bombing your train stations and bombing everywhere. You will see it because you are not trying to solve the problem. You are manipulating the brain of people. Let them not think that injection they are giving to people will calm it down or will put people down. No. The world where we are today, you know this, you don't know that. You know that, you don't know this. If you give people injection, okay, we want to manipulate their DNA to turn them to this. There are herbs and roots people will drink mostly in Africa. Those things will be destroyed completely. So don't think you are doing good to yourself. The population will come at a time that the West will be looking for people that will pass in their street. They will not be seeing human beings passing in their street. It's going to happen. So Uwazuruike is telling us that if we want to get Biafra, that we must go back to the Greeks, to the Greeks. My advice to Uwazuruike is that in fact, this man is very intelligent too, because he will say a word and he contradicts himself in another way. He said in Palestinian that he know that they have PLO, they have Hamas. From his own man, only in his own mouth. He's judging himself, crucifying himself, sentencing himself, and freeing himself at the same time. So he understands the strategy of having different groups or different organizations who may be having different ideology, but fighting for the same goal, seeking for the same goal, pursuing the same goal. Why can't Uwazuruike with Asari Dokubo, with their men, channel all this energy of criticizing and dismantling the brain of our people, social engineering and psychological engineering? He's portraying and telling us about abandoned property and how the other cities and other communities will seize our property of Ndibo. We don't give a shit. We don't care about any property they seize. They seized in Port Harcourt before. They are not still eating it. So many of them have died. That property they seized did not make them rich. You can't take blood of innocent person and you go free. You can't sleep well in the house you took. So, the person that built his houses in Dubai or in Lagos or in Abuja, I did not tell him to go. Neither did the Janjaweed put rope or yoke in their neck to drag them to Lagos or to Abuja to build a house. No, it is their choice. And we cannot allow our land to be taken by the enemy because some of our foolish brothers went abroad and invest all their life. Hypertension will be killing them. High BP, all stroke one by one. Because Amara here. So, Uwazuruike be mad at the PLO, where Hamas, Okugu de no, or the order in that area. That we can be in different organizations, but fighting for the same thing. Uwazuruike. Go to hell. Uwazuruike, go to bloody hell. We don't need you. Uwazuruike, you see this reconciliation you are looking for? It's not going to work. It's not good. State of emergency, we don't care. We are already in the state of emergency. Because now there's no part of Biafra that is not in state of emergency. State of emergency is not when they ring a bell or they blow the military trumpet and say, okay, there is state of emergency in the Biafra land. No, we are already in state of emergency where police shoot people anyhow, where people die anyhow, where Janjaweed will come on the street, use knife, breaking people's car, damaging, burning houses. The police, we are standing there guiding them with gun so that nobody will go after them. That is more deadly than the state of emergency one now. We have seen the state of emergency. When people have strong mind and strong heart, there is no amount of state of emergency will declare that people will not defeat it. You have gone, and people have gone now. Bring your state of emergency. We fight it out. Whoever defeated, let him take the land. So, Uwazuruike, my advice on behalf of IPOB, on behalf of Mazen Nandakan, my own analysis, based on what you have said it well. Start channeling this energy of talking, good talk. You are talking now that we can work together, but have different strategies. Go to Greeks, that they are Greeks. Go to Greeks with Asare Dokubo that you have given president. Greeks is where the oil is. Start with Uwazuruike. When you start with Uwazuruike, start with Asare Dokubo. When you start with Asare Dokubo, begin to blow the oil pipelines and seize the oil pipelines. Then we will know that you have repented. Then we can think of, okay, let us go and reconcile with our brothers. Who is to call reconcile with you? Go to creeks when you are a sabo, they gonna blood, or they gonna betrayal is in your brain. You are the chemistry of your brain, the neuron is running money, building. You and Asare Dokubo. And I don't know where you are going with the money that you want to get today and tomorrow. So my brother, Uwazuruike, chief, Kampogo chief, go doganya. Nan respect, chief. Where brain gan, where idea gan join with Uwazuruike, with Asare Dokubo, join with the de facto government again. Continue to operate now. The day you declare you are Biafra president, did we come to confront you? Did we fight you? Did we come to say, where is that Asare Dokubo? Let us go and say yes to arrest him. No. You have declared the president. You are already president. You have the president with you. Put your plan in place. Uwazuruike, you have men that you used to brag about. Transfer them to the creeks. Transfer their men to the creeks. Let them begin to blow oil pipeline. Go and call Edwin Clark that you say we should be respecting. A fool that is betraying his own father's land. Selling his own people for money. Go and call him. You people have enough men, oh. Ankyo Briggs, go and call him and call her. You have Mefo Prophet Mefo. You people have men, calibers. You have the destruction of Nigeria 1999 Constitution man. You have it there. Go and follow him. He's a lawyer. You are a lawyer. Emeka is a lawyer. Professor Mefo in Abuja. All of you. Intellectuals, intelligentsia, plus the president you have right now, Asare Dokubo. Why can't you sit down in a table with your men and say, okay, this thing that I'm talking about, joining force with our brothers, let us begin to do something ourselves so that to convince these our brothers to join us. You cannot preach. You are not a pastor to come to the pulpit and be preaching to us that we must join you. We can't join you. I'm a preacher. I'm a preacher. If I want to preach, I preach Friday, preach Sunday. Tomorrow I will preach. I preached yesterday. I pray. You are a lawyer. Use your instrument of knowledge that you have already in India. Put it into work. Advise your president very well. Where are those your men that you used before to be blowing pipelines? Where are they? Go and call them back. At least, Uwazuruike, you have gotten money enough to be paying them. And you have sources. You have even ambassadors that are revealing information when Nigerian government want to come and arrest you. You have them. How are you so popular like this that you have all these ambassadors? And these ambassadors, they are all in Nigeria. None of them is supporting you to get your Biafra. You are behaving like a monkey, jumping up and down, behaving like a child. Talking like a woman. The Mazen Nandakan you are talking about doesn't care about you anymore. And will never care about you. He's focused. Uwazuruike, I will stop here. They say a word is enough for the wise. If you're intelligent, Uwazuruike, make use of your senses forget this nonsense and focus your energy and your attention to this de facto government that you have right now. Uwazuruike, if you think that Biafrans are fools, after your betrayers, then we come and join you and follow you, have de facto government. Go and continue singing parade music, beating band in your compound. That is what will get up Biafra. It's not gun that will get up Biafra, but you make reference of people that are using gun as well as using ammunition. That shows how little your brain, upon your education, upon your intelligence, upon your law knowledge. But you cannot talk well. You can't reason very well. May God have mercy on you. I pray one day that you, Uwazuruike, you will repent from your evil, because you will die a very shameless, shameful death. One day, vulture may eat your flesh. But I am praying to God that He will change. You see, sometimes I pray, I pray that saboteurs will repent. The way you are talking today, you are talking as if you want to repent. Tomorrow you come and talk as if you are repent. The next day you change again. Uwazuruike, let me tell you, you have to stand like a man. You told us the other time that you are forgiving Mazen Nandekano, that you are giving him your blessing. But the person you give blessing, tomorrow you come out and castigate the work he's doing for our people. You think we are fools. We don't know that all those things you are talking is out of fears. Out of fear. And one day, the wrath of Mazen Nandekano will descend upon you. Go and mark it one day. You remember? I saw the picture where you people urinate upon him, naked him. One day his wrath will be upon you. His wrath will be upon you. That your house, when Biafra come, we are not going to destroy it. We are not going to act like Nigerian foolish governors, destroying millions of dollars. We are going to use your house to make a museum. And that museum will be a museum of betrayers, a museum of saboteurs. Everything in that museum will be everything about the people, the names of people that sabotage Biafra, how their life ends. That's what we're going to. Anything about sabotage in even any other country, that's what we'll be putting in that museum to teach people less. We're not going to destroy your mansion. We're going to use the people, the ones that cannot be museum, we convert it to where we put our veterans, our old men, our warriors. That's what we're going to use them for. And for this note, on this note, I bring this very discussion to the end. So discipline your mind. Those of you that are still following Uwazuruike, I want you to repent too. Because ask yourself question. What this man is doing, what will be the benefit? What are we going to achieve with it? Just ask yourself this question. Ask yourself question. The way things are going in Nigeria now, this war that is looming and coming to us, will Uwazuruike stand the test of it? Will he defend you? Has he any capacity to defend you, or will he run away when the heat is overwhelming? Ask yourself this question. Riado, gonye neme match pass. Riado duomoge. One day, he got on Utoria somewhere and it's an evangelist being Okukoreku. No, I'm a him and get to it. Man, now, bro, you get a case everywhere. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, and I will bring you more updates. Share it to everywhere shareable. Copy and paste. I want it to reach Uwazuruike. May God bless all of you. In Jesus' name, I have prayed. See you in the next episode.